So hey everybody, welcome to the channel and thanks for stopping by. My name is Rich, I'm the channel host, and as you probably know if you're a regular here, we do a lot of talk about drone tech, building our small drone businesses, the hardware and software that goes into everything we do, and assembling final presentations that are very unique and very loved by our customers. So today we've got a slap in the head question. You know, is YouTube for drone pilots? Yeah, YouTube absolutely is for drone pilots, but we're going to talk about some instances where it isn't. Now, number one, YouTube is heavily browsed for learning about different drone technologies, cameras, video assembly, all these different things. If you go on YouTube right now, you can probably find a tutorial on most any question you have for drone basics for sure. So the video, the stills, 360s, HDR images, all those types of things you can find on YouTube. Really great explanations and also really great examples. So YouTube isn't just about giving us great tutorials, and there are a lot of great tutorials out there. Don't forget to check out my classes. But there's a lot more beyond just those tutorials. People are putting up, absolutely gorgeous videos of locations that I'll probably never go to. So I do enjoy watching those types of videos and those types of storytellers that are on YouTube as well. And I'm just checking my show notes here. So, bottom line, we can share recreational videos, how-to videos, online training, and a lot more. So this is the place where a lot of drone pilots get their start. When I first started really getting serious in 2017, I spent a lot of time on YouTube seeing, different classes, instructors, I should say, so different flight schools. There are a lot of them out there, and I did take a lot of classes for folks as I was getting started. And then you realize this is not just a flying camera, this is a flying video camera, and this is also a flying camera that collects a lot of data. So we've got the instructional stuff, we've got the fun stuff, and then we've got things like what I do, doing construction progression monitoring for different developers in our area. And now that's something that we're getting into that maybe YouTube can't quite do for us. So when we're looking at our construction projects, we're collecting individual images to create 2D and 3D models. We're creating before and after TIFF files and orthomosaic files. And a lot of these things don't really fit with doing a full proper presentation that we want to do for our clients. So what do? We can't lean just on YouTube? No, we probably can't just lean on YouTube. We're gonna have to use some other tools. So, while it's a great place to learn, it might not be a great place to integrate with your business. In our case, we actually do custom deliverable web pages with different pieces of data. We also provide our clients with all of the raw data if they're looking for it as well. And that's not something that's going to show up on YouTube per se. So, one thing that I will tell you, when I got my start, I remember in 2019, as we started working with customers, I did have a conversation with one group who had some serious concerns about YouTube. We had created a presentation for them of the property that they were doing the build out on, and the property was just starting out, so that was awesome. We were there right at the ground floor to get started with this. They didn't want YouTube ads popping up on their web pages or anything else. They didn't want to send links to YouTube because it looks unprofessional in their opinion. So once we had this conversation, I realized there's got to be some other ways. We don't want the YouTube advertising, and whoever they're handing this data over to, the stills, the videos, the models, all of that stuff, they want packaged professionally. And so YouTube, in their opinion, wasn't up to the job. So they did happen to have a Vimeo account, and we expanded the Vimeo account because it was a very small one, and we took all of our video that we were doing for them and loaded it into Vimeo. Also, we could get an embed code and embed that on a custom web page. So that's actually what we did with those clients. Now, there's a lot of other services for hosting and displaying your videos. A lot of them are pay for, so you're going to have to think about that and think about your budgets, and maybe you have to up the prices with your clients. You can also upload to things like Dropbox. So I can, in theory, make a Dropbox folder, send it to my client, and have the client view it from Dropbox. Not very customized, doesn't look like we're catering to them. Kind of sloppy presentation in my mind, if it's the OneDrive or the Google Drive or Dropbox. And what my customers are telling me, they did not want to look amateurish in any way. Then maybe we've got to, step up beyond this. Now, this is mostly on the video side here, okay? You can still do a lot for your stills. There are tons of hosting companies out there for still images that will create presentations for you. One of the ones I think of that one of my client uses regularly is tourfactory.com, and they'll put together tons of presentations, including video presentations. So you could go out, you could be the photographer working for them, and you're getting the aerial data and you're getting the ground-based data, and you're trying to put it all together in one place. Well, and Tour Factory can be a great way to display those things. So Tour Factory looks very professional. So you'd be coming in, offloading your data, doing whatever edits you need to do, and then finalizing your Tour Factory setup. And then clients could go there and you can do very customized things. So you have to think about what it is you're wanting to do before you say to yourself, is YouTube for me for this particular project? So oftentimes, YouTube will be for you. This will be enough. Your clients will be thrilled. And in other cases, they want something way more custom, and they want something that's not going to feel like they're being advertised to, or that this is a lesser quality product when everything's said and done. So before you start your projects, think about what it is you're using. Think about, hey, I do need video. They're not going to be bothered by the advertising. It's a small outfit. They're just starting out. And so they're okay with these things because they don't want to pay the extra to do things with a little higher quality behind it. But as you get into things, as you get into delivering video, delivering stills, models, 3D models, orthomosaic, two-dimensionals, before and afters, all that stuff, you're going to start thinking about other platforms for presentation because you're wanting to really customize it to that client. That's the level we're at now, and you don't need to get here overnight. But you can pop by the channel whenever you like to see what else we're talking about. Maybe we'll give you some good ideas. Maybe we'll give you some good tutorials, and maybe we'll give you some good online classes that you can utilize to help build your drone business. Good seeing y'all, and we'll see you again in the near future.